Over the years, there's been some discord over what the Earth is shaped like. Some people think it's a round sphere, but you've also got your flat earthers, hollow earthers, inverted earthers, and your velocipearthers. However, pretty much all science people and radio pop stars have come to the conclusion that Earth is actually shaped in the form of Danny DeVito. Today I want to talk about something that less people agree on, the true shape of the moon. Now, the moon has been up there ever since Isaac Newton invented gravity in the 1950s. However, it is not what we've been told. The moon is actually not a big golf ball made of cheese as we have been led to believe, and is much rather a flat pancake made of white asphalt. There's plenty of evidence for a round spherical moon, but there are also like 4 things that could be possible with a flat moon, so this is pretty obviously true. To start, I want to debunk some common misconceptions. JFK did not actually land on the moon in 1969. The "We Didn't Start the Fire" song by Billy Joel, which features the lyric "JFK blown away," is not actually talking about a rocket ship, but is actually in reference to Kennedy's love of popping different sized balloons. The moon landing that was televised was actually faked by Stephen King, as seen in Room 237. This was tricky with technology at the time, so they used Pluto for the set, as that planet actually is round. Some people claim that an eclipse is impossible with a flat moon, but this is actually ridiculous. Eclipses aren't real. An eclipse is not even a tangible thing that exists, but rather the end of a Pink Floyd album. Now, with the misconceptions out of the way, let's get into some of the evidence for the moon being flat. First off, the same side of the moon always faces the Earth. Why? Because there is no other side of the moon. It's flat. Spheres have infinity sides. Circles have 2. The moon has 1. It's called the dark side of the moon because it isn't there. Secondly, if the moon were flat, it would disappear as it rotates. Now this seems like a fair criticism, except for one thing. What does the moon do? It disappears. It goes in cycles where less of it is visible when the flat moon is rotated. When there is no moon, that is because the other side is invisible and non-existent, as previously mentioned. Lastly, the moon reflects sunlight onto the Earth, so people don't turn into mole rats at night. What reflects things? Mirrors. Mirrors reflect things. And what shape are mirrors? Flat. If the moon was a sphere, it would just send light off everywhere willy-nilly. The whole galaxy would be lit up like an epic party. That doesn't happen. So now that we've established that the moon is flat, you're probably wondering why you've been lied to your entire life. What could kindergarten teachers, political aliens, the Simpsons family, Steven Spielberg, and the big government corporations have to gain from this? Well, the answer is simple. They want us to believe the moon is round so that they can fill us with their vaccines and their cheesy puffs so that we'll just go and accept global warming, despite the fact that it was made up by the Nazi Party in the 90s so that they could keep on killing leprechauns. Flat moon is more than a truth. It's a movement.